I think it would be cool if the amount of effort you put into a thing equaled the amount of reward you got out of it, because a lot of times the things that I try the hardest on end up just being the worst, and the things I put no effort into end up being the best. Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I'm Sai. Today we're going to do challenges 37 through 48 of the August 2026 monthly challenges. To begin with, we have challenge number 37. This is Misfortune. Special rules are Chronicle of Ruin. Round start, kill all units and revive them, and let's rock. Round start, the foe summons a Rockfall Path if they don't have one. For this we're going to be using Gwen with Double Stalker's Blade and Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel was better in the olden days. It will be missed. It is missed. For a support, it doesn't really matter. Obby seems fine, maybe. And for champion item, I love double attack, we'll take it. And at the item chest, probably skip, but we can look through, see if there's anything particularly interesting. Atrocity with Thieves' Gloves is maybe okay. And we got a Misfortune whose power is Boarding Party. When the foe attacks, they do some stuff. They deal 1 damage to the player's units and their nexus. Player's battling units and the player's nexus. I got there eventually. This will die. I can just glimpse beyond and then prevent the 1 damage. And it comes back anyway. And we just block here. Play a guy with Hollowed. Get even more guys. I think I pass and hope they play a card. Then we can drop Gwen. And we attack. Gwen levels up. Comes back, more stalkers, more blades. Where'd you get Deathless from? Oh, Guardian Angel, obviously. Yeah, that's why we did that. Phantom Butler over these squires. Unfortunately dies, but that's fine. Then we'll kill a squire. Just trying to free up some board space here. So we can get more Gwens. Then we attack and win the game. Challenge 38 is Gangplank. Special rules are repetition. When any player plays a spell, they copy it with the same targets, and after a mid-round start, the foe revives an ephemeral copy of the strongest dead follower. For this, we're going to be using Nami with Chemtech and 2 Grand General's counterplans. For a support, Cannon, I guess, he has Focusing Crystal. At the item chest, I just want cost reduction, like a Power Riff. Didn't find it, we'll take Deathless. Spells chest, we skip. We got a Gangplank whose power is the Saltwater Scourge. Round start, the foe summons a Powder Keg. First time they start the round with less than 20 hit points, they summon the Dreadwave. Drop Cannon, and we play a spell to grow him. And I guess we kill this guy. Seems good. So this is probably 3 plus 2, 5. I recall. Do I live? I do. Let's do that. And we'll drop Nami. And we can ebb. And we'll flow. Drop Burblefish. Ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. Flow. Probably stop here. I think we're big enough to win. Do a bursting backpack while we're at it though. Attack and win the game. Challenge 39 is Ezreal and Tahm Kench. Special rules are Power of Observation. Game start. All players summon a Hextech Observatory, Vicious Enemy, and Chorus of Power. Round start. The foe gets an extra mana gem this round for each unit they have. I'm going to be using Ekko with Double Stalker's Blade and Lost Chapter. If I were level 30, I would use Guardian Orb there. But I am not. Also, if you have Ekko in Spirit, you're going to want to use that. Guess we could take Kennen again. That'll probably work. At the shop. Draw champion's good. And I guess we'll just throw Fabricator on it as well. We got an Ezreal whose power is target practice. Both spells cost 1. The first time, round start they create a fleeting static shock in hand. If they've leveled a champion, they create a fleeting true shot barrage instead. It's crazy that this is just in my brain. Can't remember my own birthday, but I can remember half of the rules. Don't really know what to do here. Seems bad. I feel like I messed up earlier already. I'm gonna make a Poro. I didn't mess up, they hit me with a Rocket Barrage, that's what happened. Okay, I feel a little better about myself. It wasn't me, it was them. Pass, let them play a card. Pass, let them play a card. I might not play cards anymore, so we're gonna drop Ekko now. And we'll Time Trick for Time Winder. And we'll Time Trick for Ekko. And we attack, see if they block. Get some life back, which we kinda need. Observatory refills our mana, so we can deal some damage here. Play Kennen. And they steal our Time Winder, not ideal. I think I just eat this damage. Like, mostly okay. They get a Mystic Shot. So they're gonna kill Ekko, almost certainly. So I should have kept that Ekko in hand. Or when they killed Ekko. I play Kennen, do they kill him instead? They do not. Okay. We can kill the Astute Academic. I'm gonna wait till they play Static Shock, which they will. Drop Ekko. Time Trick. Time Trick for Chrono Break. So we attack first. Not dead yet. And they're out of cards, so that's pretty good. Now we... I'm gonna Feline maybe? And Chrono Break. Getting our Kennen back. Mark of the Storm. Then we'll see if we can find another Chrono Break, and we do. Excite Crystal first. Then we'll Chrono Break. Getting 2 cannons. And then we'll Mark of the Storm. This is way too much effort. Then we attack. More Mark of the Storm. Excite Crystal. Time Trick. Time Trick again. Unfortunately, we are out of things to do. New Ezreal, that's fine. We'll parallel conversions. And we win! That was honestly just way too much effort. Take Shadow Totem? I want something better. Excavator's Charge might be good. Go Spells Chest. Maybe you can find something nice. Draw Champion on Careful Preparation. You got a Tahm Kench whose power is Big Feast. When the foe summons a unit, grant it +0/+3. Drop Cannon, who can do nothing. We'll play Mark of the Storm though. I think we'll get Eden. Play Time Trick. We get mana back here, but we don't really need it. And maybe we just hold for later. Block Tahm Kench to make him a little bit weaker. And play Perfectionist.
Okay, wanna make me a few extra boards? I mean, sure, you know, whatever.
Drop Ekko. Get a couple Time Tricks. Play Time Trick for Time Winder. And do it again for Time Trick. Now we have access to Chrono Break. Play Time Trick for Chrono Break. And we Hexite Crystal. And we attack with everything. Mostly want the blue buff from Cannon. We Chrono Break. Mark of the Storm for stun. Time Trick for Chrono Break. Attack again. Time Trick for nothing. Chrono Break again. Mark of the Storm. And we attack. Time Trick again. 4 Time Trick. We'll Called Shot here. And Time Trick again. For Chrono Break, but we're out of attacks. We're out of mana. I think we just chill. We can play Time Winder. Dropping Quicken. Do a little bit of damage here. I don't know what's happening with cards just being on my screen. Gonna Chrono Break. Then attack. Time Trick. Don't know what that card is. Guess it was Quicken. Time Trick again. For iterative improvements. Let's improve this guy. And play him. And we attack. And win the game. Way too much effort. It was fine, it was just too much effort. Oh, I see the problem. I was meant to use Ekko here and LeBlanc for the last one. LeBlanc would have been much less effort. Everything makes sense now. I'm probably not using Ekko after this. So I guess it would make sense to just use him now where I was supposed to. And we'll do that. Double Stalker's Blade and Lost Chapter again. For a support, you do want to pick up something with blue buff, because blue buff is incredible. Weaker as blue buff, that's probably good enough. And at the champion item chest, if we can get blue buff for ourselves, that would be great, but Thieves' Gloves also good. At the items chest, Rally on Death, perfect. We go to Nautilus, whose power is All Will Drown. When any unit dies, the foe tosses one and heals their Nexus one. Something like that. Heals their Nexus one and tosses one if they aren't deep. We play E-line and drop order. I don't want to pass. Let them play a card. Didn't play a card. Kind of still want to pass if I'm honest. Drop Ekko. Time Trick. Skip. Drop Squeaker. And just skip the discard. We'll play a Cult Shot and pass. Time Trick. Into Time Trick. And we'll Time Trick. Into pass. Play Hexite Crystal. Assume they'll play some unit now. And they do. We can Time Winder here to make that weaker. And we attack. Time Trick for iterative improvements. Levels us up. And I think I want to be copying Veteran Investigator. So we'll play Investigator. Hey look, it's Chrono Break. That's what we were looking for. Chrono Break now, so that we can attack. And we'll Time Trick. Looking for more Chrono Break. Iterative improvements. Iterative improvements. Called Shot. And play another one of these guys. Fortunately, we did not find what we were looking for. I'll just have to live with the very many units I have. I almost lose the game if I press this button, but it's also kind of funny, so we'll press it. That's a lot of draw. Challenge 41 is Kai'Sa and Yasuo. Special rules are breakthrough research, this is PNZ discount, and on Die and Rage. Each round, the first time the foe's unit would die, grant them Tough, Overwhelm, and Fearsome instead. We're using Ahri with Lost Chapter, Curator's Gatebreaker, and Hymn of Valor. Undying Rage can sometimes be really difficult, so I like using a strong champion for it. I think Nami is probably fine. Maybe we want to stay in Ionia? Probably not. Let's take this Jace. He's PNZ, so we'll get the discount. And then Spirit Stone is incredible. And we can take a mana gem on Mr. Root. Go to Kai'Sa, whose power is Rapid Evolution. Round start, the foe grants each of their units a random keyword and +1/+1. Kind of overpowered. I say that every time, I still think it every time. Not sure why I didn't play R either. Seems like objectively wrong. It's also objectively wrong to play Jace here, but I think I'm gonna do that too. Okay, let's make good decisions. Let's play Ahri, since that's the whole point of our entire build. Play Redoubled Valor. Play Forge of Tomorrow because it's free. Recall Ahri, although maybe we should have attacked first. And then we just attack with everything, hope they block. Oh, forgot they had Undying Rage, sure. Not what you want to do, but it is sometimes what you end up doing. Maybe just take all the damage here. And then, like, don't worry about it too much. And then we can play Ahri. Redoubled. Recall. Play Ahri. Redoubled. Recall. And we play Ahri. Broken champion. So even messing up and forgetting really everything I was supposed to do, it worked out. Take Farsight Alteration and then we remove our worst card, which is, you know, all of them. The Maker in particular is pretty bad. We got a Yasuo whose power is Gathering Storm. When the foe attacks, they stun the player's weakest unit and the foe draws 1. Play Ahri. Maybe we should have waited till next round actually. And attack. Alright, blocking is totally fine for them and terrible for me. We're going to recall her before she takes damage. And we're just going to pass and eat whatever damage they do. We're going to get stunned and damaged anyway. Play Ahri. Redoubled Valor. I think I am short. No, okay, we have Charm here. Perfect. And then we drop Ancient. Drop Ahri. And she's good because she's completely uninteractable. So they can't really stop anything I'm doing here. Challenge 42 is Darius and Draven. Yeah. Special rules are on guard. Round start, create a fleeting single combat in all players' hands. And Nature's Revenge. When the foe gains the attack token, they summon a sapling. I'm going to be using Warwick with Double Stalker's Blade and Guardian Angel. One could make an argument for Voidborn here, considering you have that single combat. And you can just mass produce Warwicks, maybe? Kinda sounds like a good plan. Gonna take Scion. No particular reason, I just kinda like Scion. Phage is good, should keep us alive a little bit longer. And Rally on Death on the Needle Nose to just give us an extra attack. And we go to Darius, whose power is Hemorrhage. Round start, deal... or is it round end? It's round end, deal 1 to the player's Nexus for each unit the foe has. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to play Needle Nose now. Do want to play it later. If I play Grenadier, it gives me a blocker, but it's not really a good blocker. Let's play Lump of Wumps. Pass, let them play a card, draw Warwick. Clearing the board. We get a nice little attack there. Now we can drop our Needle Nose and block so that we get Rally. Grenadier on Scion. And let's double Mushroom Cloud and attack. Maybe shouldn't have killed my Warwick, but it seems fine. Guy's unplayable. I think we just attack for 8 here. I don't know. Seems fun. Blood Hunt. That's unfortunate. We'll play a test subject. Never played it before in my life. Really? Third one? The Gangplank Shredder. They attack, it's pretty bad for them. We'll add some Mushroom Clouds. Attacking should just win the game here. We'll single combat to keep our guy alive. That was way too much thinking. I think Voidborn here would have been better. Just makes sense to me. Regen might be okay. Nice one cost is pretty good. And the item chest. Some Nurse Stone seems fun. Then we go to Draven, whose power is God among gladiators. Round end, the foe summons Draven. If he isn't in play, when Draven attacks, give him +1/+0 and double attack this round. So I'm pretty sure the Reborn Grenadier had Deathless on him, and that might have been interesting. I don't know if it would have been good. Can I pass again? Nice. Drop Warwick attack. You have to be dodging this dumb single combat. Play some units. We're gonna kill Shiraza. Seems right to me. They have 5 mana. I do want to play Get Excited, I just don't think I can. Blood Hunt, let them play a card. Now we attack. This guy could really use quick attack. I feel like he has it now. Think it makes sense to kill this guy? Probably not. Let's just drop Scion and make a new champion. Let me get a Caitlyn. Going to Blood Hunt. And if we're losing Caitlyn anyway, may as well use her as a blocker. We can actually just respawn, and then the Draven doesn't strike at all. So he doesn't make more axes. I don't know what to do. Let's play Boom Crew. We'll just attack here. Seems like we could Blood Hunt and keep our Boom Crew alive. And pass. The Roar of the Slayer. Discarding. Well, maybe I want the single combat. Yeah, we'll discard Reborn Grenadier. And we'll play Test Subject. And they let us pass, so we pass. We have a kind of wide board. A little bit of a problem. Play Shredder. Yeah, I can see what happens. Okay. We can single combat and Blood Hunt, and that should win the game. Nice. Way too much thinking. This has been a thinky game. Either I'm tired, or I made bad choices. Challenge 43 is Swain and Lulu. Special rules are the price of progress. Players' spells cost 2 less, players' units cost 1 more, and Adore Abyss round start transform the player's strongest follower into a 1/1 Squirtle and silence it this round. For this we're going to be using Nasus with Stalker's Blade and double Grand General's Counterplan. Nasus' spell should cost 1, I think. I hope that's not in a later constellation and I actually have that reduction. I still don't know if we're not fast enough. So we're going to want to take something inexpensive so that we have some blockers early on. So this Zoe package is great. And then for the shop, I have to take that Mystic Shot. Whenever you see Thieves' Gloves, I'm always just a little bit tempted to take it. Take a tune on Nasus. Actually probably should look for a cost reduction. And we'll take draw a champion on Siphoning Strike, and we go into Swain, whose power is Suffer. Round start, deal 3 to all the players' damage units. $7 is just so expensive. Play some cards. Do a stun. Thought it was my attack. My bad. Drop Exhaust. Take a stun. And I guess we just kill this guy. Seems good. Oh, this is a double Adore Abyss too. I feel like I made a mistake here. Got a stun. Here's Siphoning Strike, which I think was my plan. but getting to siphoning kind of took a while. Moonglow probably also fine there. Let's Crescent Strike up front. And we'll block. I know she's damaged, now she'll take damage. Play Sand Spinner. And at this point I will win the game. I could just attack and win. But I kinda want to drop Nasus first. So that I can do the fun part of my build. Siphoning Strike. Infinity times. Not really, I run out of mana eventually, but 3 times is still pretty good. I can win the game. This actually might be harder on Lulu than it was on Swain. We will see. Thieves' Gloves, maybe we'll find cost reduction. It's kind of the only thing that'll save me at this point. Draw Champion's kind of fine. We're just... Our main problem is that everything costs too much. I'll take Spirit Fire and go to Lulu, whose power is Adorbis. Round start. Transform the player's strongest follower into a 1/1 squirrel and silence it this round. We did not get cost reduction, unfortunately. Play Zoe here. And attack. Star Chart into the Serpent. We have good blocks, or not blocks, but stuns. And we'll just kill anything they play, so Lulu can't support. I think that's still a good plan. And we just have to last like 100 turns so that we can play Nasus. Now 1 less turn. We're doing it. Should've killed that. Again, the whole point of what I'm doing here. Play the Serpent. Little Spirit Fire. Block, block. And we finally get Nasus. And Zoe levels up, which is apparently incredible. Behold the infinite. I am beholding. He just attack him in the game. No reason to do anything weird. Challenge 44 is Gangplank and Irelia. Special rules are Savage Mysticism. Round start, each player gets a mana gem and Undying Rage. Each round, the first time the foe's units would die, grant them Tough, Overwhelm, and Fearsome instead. For this, we're going to be using Yasuo with Everfrost Guardian Angel and Tempest Blade. I feel like I've been saying his name weird, but it's also a weird name. It's maybe not my fault. For a support, I don't think it matters. Want someone who's like stunny? Take Kale. I don't know. Probably fine. Maybe it's not. And 4 items. -2 cost on Mahira sounds kind of amazing. Regen? Guess it's fine. Go to Gangplank, whose power is a Saltwater Scourge. Round start, the foe summons a powder keg. The first time the foe starts around with less than 20 health, they summon the Dreadway. My eyes feeling weird, so I'm distracted. Pass. Drop Blade Twirler. Drop Blade Twirler. Lose both Blade Twirler. Would have been unfortunate. I should have known. That's on me. Pass. Stun and stun. And we'll drop our champion. Moving the board. They stole all my good cards. That's rude. Play Blade Scout. Let's drop Yone here before they super buff their entire board. And we can get some mana as well. Kill Gangplank. I only have 2 cards, so we're probably fine. That seems right. Recall our own unit, and then play it again. And then it dies, of course. I'm sure I deserve that. Need a little bit more damage here. And we attack and win the game. So much lenience in Yasuo. Don't know that I want excavators, but I think it's probably okay. We have another champion's item chest anyway. And we have Deathless, so we don't need it. We can take Phage. It's not bad. We got Irelia, whose power is Infinite Blade Waltz. When the foe blade dances, they grant their strongest unit +1/+1, and it attacks with the blades. Keep Winged Messenger, I think. To round 1, we're gonna drop Winged Messenger. Which gives us a ton of mana for round 2. Gonna play Blade Twirler, probably get attacked here. It's fine. Then we drop our champion. Still gonna... I thought they were gonna flawless me again. They did not, so I guess we win. Drop Yone. Clear the board. Drop Blade Scout. And we attack. Moving older units. Stun to remove. And we'll play Kale. Honestly, didn't expect them to attack. Not super great for them. I can win the game. Challenge 45 is Azir. Special rules are only the strong, round end, kill all units except each player's strongest, and Gathering Storm. When the foe attacks, when the foe's units attack, stun the player's weakest unit and the foe draws 1. You're going to be using Mel with Voidborn, Guardian Angel, and Grand General's counter plan. I think for some reason I was afraid of using Varus. I think because of the stun. Because they could do like a quick attack stun and then you just lose the game. That seemed like a bad plan. I'm going to take the Taker here. This Unleash Frenzy costing 1 and being able to remove Azir sounds really good. And at the item chest, I mean, Rebuttal doesn't really need to be better. I think we'll just skip and see if we can find some cost reduction. And we do! Life is amazing. Go to Azir, whose power is the Emperor's Army. The foe sends soldiers everywhere. +2/+0. You know what I miss is One Lost Chapter was on summon. Okay, we didn't draw our champion, which is never ideal. But we do have the Beast Frenzy. And we have it twice, so that's pretty good. Gonna play the Taker. And attack, I guess. Things have gotten bad. I have no other words for it. Things have gotten bad. Yeah. I don't know. Try your champions, I guess. Play Ballistic Bot. And that's it. Play Ignition. Why did that guy die? Only the strong, right? Kindred can't die. That's nice. Fleeting Spirits. And we attack, see if they block. They obviously don't. Could mark it, but then makes it harder to draw our champion, who I'm not convinced we're gonna find anyway.
This is not your end, not yet.
I might just die. Not yet. Soon though, definitely soon. Please. Alright. Not really sure what my plan is. I'm just not really sure what my plan is. Okay, this is fine. We can rebuttal into Dance of Arrows. I should save the rebuttal. Now I'm gonna lose. That would have been fine. Could have rebuttaled right here. Then I would have been fine. Because certainly I would have drawn my champion by the 75th round. Look, it's my champion. I bet I can win the game now. Radiant Volley, Unleashed Frenzy. We attack. Radiant Volley. And we can save the other one, I guess. It's probably fine. Drop Ballistic Bot. And we can block.
Emperor, you taught me to command the sands.
I bestow the desert's power to the
Radiant Volley into Allura. Which actually doesn't really help me right now. Drop the Taker and attack. And we pass. Just Radiant Volley and Radiant Volley. We attack. And we Radiant Volley. Should probably be casting Rebuttal. Emperor's Divide is fine. We'll Rebuttal. Desert Wrath is fine. We'll Rebuttal. I can win the game. So much easier if you draw your champion. Challenge 46 is Viego. Special rules are mortal marks. When any player summons a unit, set its health to 1 and enemies of Demacia will fall. Game start, the foe summons the Grand Plaza. For this we're going to be using Jhin with Curator's Gatebreaker, Guardian Angel, and Riptide Battery. I'm kind of curious how afraid I was of that mortal marks that I decided to put in Guardian Angel over second Riptide Battery. I assume somewhat afraid. I'm going to take Ambessa because Ambessa is amazing. Probably honestly, one of the best champions they've ever made. And take Shadow Totem on Ambessa. Wait, we're not playing Ambessa, that's probably wrong. And we go into Viego, whose power is Sovereign's Domination. Round start, the foe summons an ephemeral copy of the player's strongest follower that died last round. play Crackshot Corsair. No point in attacking because of the guy. It's actually just worse for us if we do. Play Marksman. And if they attack, that's fine. We got 3 Ambessas and no Jhins. So that's, you know, not ideal. Probably could have killed that guy with the Mystic Shot and then attacked. Because of the double attack, we would have gotten a lot more out of that. I don't know how to do this. Okay, I think I have a plan. Nope, plan doesn't work. I'm gonna play the stage hand. Oh right, we're Jhin. Who knew? I know I let Viego grow. That's unfortunate. Play Boom Crew Rookie. Play Rictus. We have like no Jhin cards. This is why I don't know that we're Jhin. And we attack. Mystic Shot to keep our Rictus alive. I play the stage hand or I don't know. Just Midnight Raid. Okay, they chose not to block. It's that Challenger, man. Challenger's mean. Should give us rally in 2 ways. We gotta play new Ambessa, who kills. Then we attack again, hooray! Where, Jhin? Why am I not drawing my champions? Challenge 47 is Lulu and Kai'Sa. Special rules are magic number. When the player draws a card, set its cost to 3, and Blade in the Darkness. Round end, if the player's Nexus took damage this round, the foe's strongest unit strikes it. This we're going to be using Volibear with Double Stalker's Blade and Curator's Gatebreaker. This felt like a really rough set, and I don't know if it's because the challenges are hard, or if I'm just way off today. Could be either. Take Zed. I haven't been going to the gym regularly and I think it's messing me up. Titanic Maul on Volibear is insane. And I think I'm going to take 3 High Show. And now we're poor, so we move on. Go to Lulu, whose power is Adorbis. Round start, transform the player's strongest follower into a 1/1 squirrel and silence it this round. I believe in me. Let's turn that High Show into a 3 cost instead of a 10 cost. We attack here. That dies. So that's probably not great. You can drop a volley. And kill everything. Avalanche. Oh man, we got beat. They're smarter than me. Never mind. Double attack is incredible. At the champion item chest. And take Consuming Wrath, and we'll go to Kai'Sa, whose power is Rapid Evolution. Round start, the foe grants each of their units +1/+1 and a random keyword. Drop Zed. Guess we get to attack with Zed, that's nice. And we'll pass, and we'll pass. I want Kai'Sa to come down so I can destroy her. Is that excessive? Feels a little excessive. I can win the game. And finally, for this set, we have challenge number 48. This is Misfortune. Special rules are natural magic. All cards cost 2 less. Vicious enemy. Plus 10 Nexus health, plus 1 starting mana, plus 1 starting hand size, Gathering Storm when the foe's units attack, stun the player's weakest unit and the foe draws 1, and nothing but Powder Monkeys 2. Round start, the foe summons a Powder Monkey. For this, we're going to be using Master Yi with Troll King's Crown, Crown Guard Inheritance, and the Chameleon's Necklace. If you do have Echoing Spirit, use that instead of Chameleon's Necklace. And if you have... Look, it's Katarina with Natural Magic. Chosen by the Stars, use that instead of Troll King's Crown. You got there eventually. Quick Strike Blade's interesting. I don't think it works. Farsight Alteration's good. Do that. Bit of Misfortune, whose power is Boarding Party when the foe's units attack. Deal 1 damage to the player's block battling units and their Nexus. I don't know, man. At a certain point, we just have to accept that I'm not going to be saying words that make sense anymore. Like, clearly it's just not working out. For whatever reason, and there could be hundreds of reasons why. Things just... been a long day, I guess. Play a bunch of spells on Master Yi, do that until you're bored. Then you can attack. He'll level up. Then you can attack again and win the game. And if they think that you can't win the game, you can always just literally pump your stats to infinity. That is challenges 37 through 48 of the August 2026 monthly challenges. That felt like an eternity, and I don't know. It was something. Between not drawing my champions and I think kind of hard challenges? Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. My brain not working? Something like that. It's kind of more difficult than normal, but it's fine. We're done. So that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.